Welcome to this in-depth special report. Today, we examine the intricate web of geopolitical tensions surrounding U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and his controversial role in the escalating conflict between NATO and Russia. On March 7, 2022, amid the intensifying conflict in Ukraine, Antony Blinken made a bold and contentious statement. Speaking from Moldova, he suggested that Poland, a NATO member, could send MiG-29 fighter jets to Ukraine to enforce a no-fly zone against Russian forces. This proposal was initially supported by key figures in Congress, including U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. However, the Pentagon quickly intervened, warning of the severe risks associated with such a move. Pentagon spokesperson John Kirby emphasized that establishing a no-fly zone could provoke a significant Russian response, potentially leading to a direct military confrontation with NATO. President Joe Biden, caught in the crossfire of political pressure, sided with the Pentagon, stating unequivocally, "We will not fight the Third World War in Ukraine." The administration's strategy was clear: engage in a proxy war to weaken the Russian government through economic and informational warfare, avoiding direct military engagement. Despite this, Blinken's stance appeared to diverge, raising questions about his alignment with the broader U.S. strategy. Fast forward to September 2024, and Blinken once again finds himself at the center of controversy. During a visit to Kyiv, he suggested that the U.S. might approve a British request to fire Storm Shadow missiles into Russia. This development was reported by major outlets like The Guardian and The New York Times, sparking widespread concern. Russian President Vladimir Putin responded swiftly, warning that such an action would constitute a NATO attack on Russia, effectively declaring war. This stark warning underscored the gravity of the situation and the potential for escalation. Voices of dissent have emerged from within Europe. Polish MP Grzegorz Braun publicly urged Blinken to reconsider, stating emphatically, "Blinken, go home. We don't want Polish people paying or dying for your wars." This sentiment reflects the growing unease among European nations about being drawn into a broader conflict. Amidst the escalating rhetoric, the Pentagon has played a crucial role in maintaining a cautious approach. For at least the second time, the Department of Defense has acted as a stabilizing force, pulling back from the brink of neoconservative recklessness. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who had been led to believe that the U.S. would authorize the use of Storm Shadow missiles, returned from Washington disappointed. Reports indicated that British officials were surprised by the U.S. decision to withhold approval, despite Blinken's earlier hints. As the world watches these developments unfold, the stakes could not be higher. Will cooler heads prevail, steering us towards diplomacy and peace? Or are we witnessing the prelude to a new global conflict? Join us as we continue to follow these critical events, bringing you the latest updates and expert analysis.